Alright. Throw this in the correct chat here. Oop. Okay. I believe I have everything set up that I need to have set up. So. Let's get this show on the road once I get the okay from both our racers. Alright, ready for countdown. Hey, Oolong. Alright, well here are the goals for today's bingo, and I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to the bingo sync really quickly here to make sure I give them a good countdown. Alright. So, immediately hopping into Grimstone here for Frogmoss, hopping over to Pilot Quest for Parchment. Where are we going here for Grimstone? Is it just the 15 enemies? Probably. I don't think I see anything else for that. Meanwhile, setting up in Pilot Quest, getting 4 seeds in the crash site, a very nice corner tile in the top left there, so I definitely like seeing the Pilot Quest here. Hey, Flick! Gosh, I still can't believe when I was saying ready to go for these two, I said Frog versus Moss. I'm mentioning that for the sake of the VOD because... oh my gosh. Alright, jumping over to Paint Chase. I haven't had a good chance to get a very thorough look at this card. I've had just as much of a chance as the racers have. We're going for beat 12 levels, are we? That does get us a gift, I guess, but that's quite a lengthy goal to be going for right off the bat here. Granted, I'm looking at this board now. We don't really have that many short goals here, do we? I mean, Onion Delivery, if you're comfortable with it. The 15 enemies in Grimstone might not be too bad. Right, I should probably be paying attention to when we get a level up here, because that'll be an HP increase. Jerry is not best programmer today. Get 9 loops, or 9 levels in the gym. Pin golf is actually a pretty short goal, if you're relatively comfortable with it. Healing Sector doesn't take too long to get to. Nor the Star Wasper goal is also not that long. I guess Waldorf also isn't that long either. Okay, there's like... yeah, never mind. I think in my brain I just kind of jumped towards a lot of the longer goals, like clear Stage 3 in Frosted Town, beat 12 levels. and I was just like, wait a second. Oh, I think we've leveled up at this point, so I'm going to say HP increase here for Frog. But yeah, like, I think the thing that threw me off is I'm used to seeing a good number of, like, really, really fast goals that people blitz for, and then, like, you kind of slow down for a little bit. But we're kind of... immediately kind of going for some of the longer ones. I've kind of lost track of how many enemies Frog has defeated in Grimstone. Making pretty steady progress here in Paint Chase, though. I don't think we've had to retry any levels, so that's always nice. +3 enemies here. Wonder if anyone's gonna go for the center square right after this, because we have Frogmoss going for the square on the very right, in the middle, and Parchment going for beat 12 levels in Paint Chase, so, like, they're both probably gonna be looking at Fist Hell, Rock on Island... Will we see Worm 1, 2, 3, 4 today? I'll admit, when I practiced that goal, like, I only practiced it to make sure I wasn't getting knowledge checked, so all I did was just play, like, the first 9 levels. So, that's definitely one where I can stand to learn which levels are actually the fastest. Another solid clear for Parchment here. On to course 7. Are we gonna double up the seeds here? Frogmoss not going for the 2 at once here, but should be... Oh wait, no, I see, we're gonna do the double here if we're going for it at all. Maybe. I mean, worst case, it's not that bad to just... Yeah, okay. Frogmoss does have 2 seeds set up compared to the 1 seed that Parchment has set up, so that top left square, I don't know, it might get sniped. I guess it probably just mostly depends on when people decide to check back in on it. Popping into Star Wasper, this one's a pretty short one. Without dying in a score of 600, only defeating bosses. Hey, Carter. Oop, there's a death. So... I've seen some folks go to the corners for this goal, like the top corners. I tried that earlier today. And it was really funny, because it, like, works for basically all of Wave 1, and then as soon as you get to Wave 2, the first enemy pops out and just shoots you immediately. I got a good chuckle out of that. Getting the drones going here for Parchment. Don't think we're going to see a perfect here, but very, very good percentage of the board covered. If this were a score goal, Parchment would be doing quite well. But as it stands, it's a level-based goal, so... You know, as long as you win, it's just you win or you don't. One boss down. Making sure not to take a death to the bullets. There's our 600 points. 2 squares claimed for frogmoss. Peeking around, where are we going to next? Looking at divers right now. Are we gonna go for the parasite hammer? Oh, you know, one thing I haven't been doing is checking gifts here. Would not have gotten the gift in there. No, we're heading to Overbold. Let's see, Paint Chase was beat 12 levels. Okay, so this'll be a gift right when Parchment gets the goal. Hey, XK. Now here in Overbold, Frogmoss is looking to purchase 3 hiked items in one run. Should be interesting to see if we go for them immediately, or if we want to kind of get a bit of a build set up first. I'm actually not sure if there's... Oh no! Takes a shot! What I was about to say is I'm not sure if there's any, like, specific shop mechanics that determine when the sales and hikes happen. Yeah, because here we only have a sale, or if it's just, like, purely random. Or if there's, like, a guaranteed number of them that happen each run. Another stage down for Parchment. There's our gift, which means that square is clear. Parchment on the board with a pretty lengthy first square. A little bit of that 10 minutes was Pilot Quest getting set up at the campsite. Going into Party House now. Which we're just needing to beat a random scenario. Oh! 3 trouble immediately. Such is Party House. Frogmoss unfortunately taking another death here in Overbold. Such is the cruelty of Overbold. Okay, Parchment not immediately busting this time. Getting a little bit better luck now. What do we have here? We do have some trouble mitigation, and I think I saw bartenders? Looks like Parchment's focusing on getting up that popularity generation through the stylists. Amazing, Oolong. That's Party House. Oh yeah, we do have bartenders. Perfect. So just get your bartenders going, get your stylists going, get your cute dogs in there, and you're pretty much set. Oh, can't afford this hiked item. Getting some extra bombs here. I've definitely taken a liking to Dash after the fixes to Overbold. Okay, was that? No, that wasn't. Okay, and I don't think I saw 500 plus wager there, so no gift there. Okay, heading over to Belfaria. Is it Blockbuster time? This route's not too bad once you learn it. However, it is still a little bit tricky if you've not, like, practiced it. So we'll see pretty much if Frogmoss has practiced getting the blockbuster without the break ball. Hey, Ambuli. Heading down the bridge. Are we going straight there, or are we going for the break ball first? Looks like we're heading right there. Getting a little stuck here. Lots of money coming in here for parchment. Okay, yeah, I see. We're taking a checkpoint first. And we can get a stroke refill here with the club that's just across this gap. That's why we never saw Golfario. Incredible. Thank you. How many star units do we have here for parchment? I do see the one T-Rex. Probably gonna need some more cute dogs if we're going T-Rexes. Kind of getting a little late here. Nice skip across the sand here for Frogmoss. Just over to the right here. Pop into this hole over on the right side. Oh no, falling all the way down here. Gonna have to make his way back in. I don't think Frogmoss actually grabbed the checkpoint in that cave. So I think does still have the strokes to make this. Ooh, and was that more trouble I saw down there on a parchment side? That's good popularity generation, but... Hey, Alfie. Okay, so... Frogmoss still does have enough strokes, but does basically need to make it in the hole and then hit the birdie. This is getting a little scary now. Ooh. Okay. Now hit... Go down right. There's a birdie. No, you're fine! There was a birdie down there! Oh, that's unfortunate. Was right there next to the blockbuster. And there is a birdie in that lower right set of bushes that gives you a few extra strokes and probably would have been just enough. Your last bits! I will use them well. Alright, we got caterers coming in for the popularity generation. Wrestlers also a pretty strong unit here. Wrestlers are great because not only do they get the boot power, but they're also just a base 2 popularity. Okay, looks like we're picking up another club here. What was the Golfaria? Right, it was obtain the break ball or the blockbuster, wasn't it? Okay, we're backing out again. I see, just going with the 6 extra strokes. Yeah, it's blockbuster, so... Once Frogmoss gets the blockbuster here, that'll be a bingo square that's in a really good spot to block off parchment here. Sorry, I was looking at the bingo board and the chat log has Frogmoss's name in red changing to green. But yeah, if Frogmoss does get this square, that is going to be a really, really good block for that column 3. Another... Oh, nope, never mind, that was just a regular boot. I saw the menu for booting somebody out and immediately assumed the cops had shown up. I guess just because it bears worth repeating here. The general rules for this bingo is that you either race to bingo itself, or if all bingos are impossible, then it's a race to the majority of squares. But all bingos do need to be blocked off before it becomes a race for majority. Timer also stops at 1 hour and 45 minutes, and if it reaches that, then whoever has the most squares wins. So, majority is also important if it goes to time. Yeah. Random scenario not being too nice today. Got a good number of caterers and wrestlers and spies in there. How is our star unit count looking, though? That's the one thing I haven't really seen. I don't think I've seen any? Oh, never mind, there was one. Ah, yes. Definitely does. From playing, Paint Chase. And there's the blockbuster, alright. There's a gift for Frogmoss. Where are we jumping to next? Warp tank for healing sector, and also going to be picking up 2 levels in another game here. Those are strong contenders, Hempuli. Seaside Drive is another strong contender for me. So healing sector, I believe we just need to be, what was it, 4 levels? Or was it 3? I think it's 4. To start heading up off the top of the screen. Booting our star units because we don't need them just yet. Nope, healing sector's not in here. You gotta beat some levels. This is not healing sector. Okay. We're popping into bomb sector to actually beat it. Pilot Quest really does have some hot jams. Alright, let me move the clock a little bit out. There we go. Taking the lower path here in bomb sector. Hey! We've thrown the ultimate party! Parchment getting a nice corner square there. Both blocking the column 5 potential bingo from Frogmoss. Threatening row 1. And also blocking bottom left to top right bingo. Always helpful. Alright. Popping back into Pilot Quest for Parchment. How many seeds can we purchase here? 3. Just a little bit shy of 640. Might start just hitting the crystal. Yeah, we're just gonna hit the crystal and get that 640, secure that top left square. This is actually really, really, really good for Parchment. Threatening that top left to bottom right bingo now. Or rather, like, having a square on that diagonal is helpful, but then specifically threatening the row 1 bingo. So... let's see, was that a gift? Oh right, I do believe we have another 2 levels in 8 games, now 1 for Frogmoss. Hey Terry. Parchment taking a moment to think here. Let's see, Warp Tank is beat the hidden boss. Party House is beat 1 scenario for... Yeah, that should be... Well, is that only for set scenarios? I didn't catch to see if the gift fired there. Ooh, okay, also hopping into Warp Tank. I think the random would have counted for that. I'm gonna mark it, just in case. Now... Frogmoss definitely has an advantage here, but dipping out... Hopping over to Onion Delivery. Let me double check, Alfie. I think they might. But it would be counted specifically here. HP upgrades, yep. Golfaria is listed. Thank you for the call-out. So, Onion Delivery, hit 6 time boxes in 1 day and complete the day. There's a nice time box right over here. That's one that I've seen. Maybe taking a moment to check a map right now. There's another one right there, unfortunately misses it here. This is Parchment's second level here, right? Oop, ouch. Get bingo. Checkmate. I guess we'll actually see right here. Once Parchment gets out of this stage. Oh nope, that's the first stage. Healing Sector is not here. You're going to need to beat a few more stages to get to Healing Sector. I don't blame you, Hempuli. Onion Delivery is a bit of a learning curve. My enjoyment of Onion Delivery is directly proportional to both how comfortable I got with the car and how familiar I got with the map. Oh, I think missed that one. I've kind of lost count where we were on the boxes here. There's another +1. At least has 3, I know that much. Woo! Into the sludge. Yeah, that's basically what it was for me, Hempuli. Alright. Okay, I think I missed a few of the onion delivery boxes. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Well blocked there. But I'm kind of surprised didn't stick around for another level. Okay, gonna need to think about where healing sector is. It's a little bit to the right here. You gotta go up and to the right and then back down again. I kind of love that getting around here is in the hub is a challenge in itself. Okay. Now I do know that that would be 3 sets of 8 levels. Hi Vanilla, good to see ya. Yep, down there, down there. It's right there, yeah, this is it, this is it. This is the right way. Yay, it's healing sector! Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a setback here for Parchment when Frogmoss likely claims this square, but I do still think... Yeah, honestly, if Frogmoss gets this square, it might be good for Parchment to just start looking into games that they can get 2 levels in and just make a rush for that. Block off column 4, row 4, and start working on that diagonal, maybe? Or at least, you know, threaten it. But yeah, I can definitely see a good reason for both players to be in Warp Tank right now. Frogmoss really wants this to work on row 4. Parchment really wants it to work on column 1 and block row 4. Welcome to Temple Grounds, Hempuli. Bold move skipping the checkpoint. Yeah, thankfully the rest of this is, like, relatively straightforward, but you still do have the bombs to deal with. Ooh, spicy. Okay. And we just shoot that, teleport across, and this is healing sector. Claiming that square. How quickly does Parchment notice, and will Parchment stay? Don't think Parchment has seen it just yet. Moving over to Kick Club now. I really like how Frogmoss is both threatening bingos, but then taking squares that are going to block Parchment's bingos later. Yeah, so here's probably when Parchment might take a look at the bingo board, realize that square's been taken. Maybe not. Let's see. That's at least another 2 levels here. This is stage 3, yep. 2 levels. Right now, looking at, looking at Frogmoss's side, probably going for row 2, column 2, Kick Club beat Track World. Push on column 2, and then block that diagonal. Oh no. Parchment's still in Warp Tank right now. This is really unfortunate for Parchment. This is unfortunately time that you're not really accomplishing anything right now. Just kind of glancing around the rest of the board here. Yeah, this, unfortunately for Parchment, is not making progress to any other goals right now. Yeah, Frogmoss is in a really good position right now, both with threatening bingos currently, and also 5 going to be 6 after Track World for majority. Okay, did back out. Where we run into? Big Bell Race. Okay, I think we're going for levels. Wait. Caramel got a lot more threatening than I last checked. Yeah, so right now for Parchment, honestly, yeah, getting the 2 levels in 8 different games and then maybe grabbing the Parasite Hammer wouldn't be too terrible. Like, at some point this is going to go to Gridlock or block Koala on Parchment's end to block off column 2. Like, right, it has to. Here is race 2. Yeah. And, Parchment does already have a little bit of a lead here. Oop, taking a death there on the shortcut. Well, a little after the shortcut because of all the congestion and chaos. Hey Spooty, thanks for the raid. Hope the bingo went well. There's a good chance we might see some Block Koala on this one. Right now, Frogmoss going for Kick Club beat Track World, so that is probably going to force Parchment into either Block Koala or Rock On and Cyber Owls. Oh, I missed it. Did, Ooh. Oh no, the second track here being a little bit rude. Gonna have to play another track here. Yeah, might stay in. Please do one more course. Yeah, I didn't notice how rough that race was going for a bit, because I looked up at Kick Club and I looked over at the board for a little bit. Okay, looks like we're going on to the next track. Yeah, my first time playing, I basically got first in every track But then the second track, I got juggled around just a little bit too much and got second place. So I missed the cherry by like 1 place on my first go through. Oh no, getting juggled a lot here on this track too. Oh, this is rough. It's a little bit harder to get by on these tracks if you don't, like, catch that lead. Sometimes you can just keep getting caught up in the congestion. Ooh, getting a little bit bullied here by that cross shot. Frogmoss in a really good spot here, just about to clear up Track World, which will give a gift and that column 2, row 2 square. There it is. Waiting for the gift to show. Did that show? Or did that show already on the boss? Okay, it did. I looked over just a little too late. You know what? I need to like actually learn all gifts so that I know when the gifts pop. Okay, was that? Shoot, I didn't quite see how Parchment finished there. That was dead last, oh no. Frogmoss going for the 9 waves in the gym in the bottom right there. I really like how Frogmoss is selecting squares to go for here. By 2 laps, oh no. Big Bell Race does have a funny checkpointing system that is worthwhile to learn. Just because it takes some of these funky loop tracks and turns them into an even more guaranteed win. But Parchment managing to make some really good progress here this time. This is going to be a really good block from Frogmoss once Parchment gets this. Do Fist Hell. Alright, hold on, let me bring up levels. What is a level? It's the scares and not the waves, right? I would imagine the waves would not count. Taking a death for Frogmoss. Yeah, it's just the scares. Yeah, 9 waves is definitely one of the gifts that took me a bit more when I was playing through and getting all the gifts on my casual file. It's definitely one of those things where you gotta get pretty comfortable with Fist Hell. Okay, I'm assuming Parchment made it through 2 levels and yeah, A3. I saw the marker there. Devilition! Interesting and cool choice. If you manage to set this up quickly, this is definitely, this can definitely be a quick 2 levels. I know it wouldn't be a quick 2 levels for me with how much I have to check my work. Yeah. Unfortunately, Dog a little inconsistent in how helpful it is in Fist Hell. It is at least another thing drawing fire away from you, but... hopefully get some healing here. There's a pizza! And a Molotov. Thanks! Round 1 clear for Parchment. Down to 1 villager, but as long as we just get all but one of these demons, it'll be no big deal. Nice spot for that frog. Alright, I think we got it. Oh no, I looked away from Frogmoss' screen just briefly to watch the Demolition Chain. Yeah, that's brutal. Werewolves and Molotovs, a deadly combination. Alright, looking for another 2 games to grab 2 levels in. There's some good options left on the board here. Mooncat. Pin golf, also a good option. Hot dog. And Molotov. Do not tell me to wash down my food with a Molotov, thank you. Oh, Parchment getting juggled around a little bit there. Doesn't really matter if we get the hole in one here, so whatever. Just go. Keep going. Oop. Bumped into the water. Another death for Frog. Frog backing out of that, understandably. Hopping into Campanella, are we joining in the 8-level, or the 2-level race? Oh no, wait. Why are we back on hole 1? I keep looking away from things. Oh, score under par on 5 courses. Okay, yeah, no, I like that. There's at least 2 levels. Still needs 1 more. Does have a significant enough advantage. Okay. Oh no, not getting the under par here. Might be worth dipping out to just get the secure on that 8 different games, 2 levels square. Oop. Unfortunately, not going to be under par. Yeah, just leave. Try something else. I agree. Both players taking a moment to think here. Camouflage. So yeah, I think Frogmoss is also going for our 8 levels, or sorry, our 2 levels in 8 games. A tactics. I think even if, yeah, definitely not where I would go for my second, or my 2 levels, but like, you know what? If you're comfortable with it, hell yeah. I am all for this. You can definitely clear these first 2 levels pretty quickly. Frogmoss taking a moment to figure out the line here. Need to turn to the dirt tile and then head into the hole. That'll be 2 levels in camouflage. So unless Parchment has the roughest run... Wait! I put the number down, didn't I, instead of up? I should probably set it up to be like a button I click instead. Oh, yep, level 3. That should be 8 now. Oop! Exploding. Yeah, so you have Paint Chase, you have Tactics, Demolition, Warp Tank, Big Bell Race, Campanella, Pin Golf. Wait. Did I accidentally add one? Yeah, no. I was just rewatching, and I think I accidentally included something from one on the other. I thought I counted 7. No, it wasn't Party House. It was Pin Golf, it was Campanella, it was Big Bell Race. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure that is correct. I think I just added 1 extra. So now here's the question, is Parchment going to be able to get our 3 hiked items in 1 run? Okay, we'll have a chance. Pin Golf, Overbold, Paint Chase, Campanella, Tactics, Demolition, Big Bell Race, and Warp Tank. Okay, yeah, that's 8. And I do believe we are still 2-2 on gifts. At this point, I think you just gotta kinda start scrambling for well, okay, no. Hold on, if you're Parchment, you kinda gotta block off column 2. Oh! Hovering block koala? Do it. Do it. Do it. Into Demolition now. What are we doing here in Demolition? Oh, Gridlock, right. Demolition's kind of buried in the middle of Gridlock, so I got confused for a moment. Yo, it's Block Koala! Are we getting any shoutouts? Oh no, we're going Worm 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. Worm! Oh, Worm? One more square. Yeah, there you go. It is a new era of Block Koala. So luckily for Parchment, they're already blocking, or they're working on a block for what Frogmoss is setting up here. And then on Frogmoss's side, this also blocks off row 5. So there's definitely some good to be found for both racers here. Yeah. Double checking to make sure. We have not had any further HP increases. Imagine increasing your HP in Block Koala. You gotta power up to defeat Flamingus, right? Glancing through the levels here, looking for quick clears. There's not much point in me tracking the 2 levels in 8 games at this point. Probably just gonna leave it where it was at the time the square was claimed. Conveniently enough, the gridlock square for 5 rounds in Devilition, I believe that is also the gift. Double checking to make sure. Oh, needing to reset. Yeah, it's beat 5 levels for the gift. Frogmoss doing a good job of making relatively consistent progress through these. Oh, nope. Backing out of 6. I was gonna say, it looks like Frogmoss is kind of just refiguring out the solves right now, but is, you know, doing a pretty good job of reminding himself on how to get through the stages. You just gotta push that to the left, and then up, and then left again. Just don't go in level 14 and you're good. One round down for Parchment on Devilition. The music definitely calling for Rock on Island to happen shortly after, right? I mean, we kinda do have to go there for Parchment. Backing out of 8 here? Oh no! Ouch. Okay, Noslo. So we do need to make some space for the star block to get through here. Noslo League when? Alright. Yeah? Looking good. I don't think you've put yourself stuck here. Yeah, no, this looks good. You just gotta walk around a few times. Same flick. Divers is such a vibe. Ooh. I didn't see how we got caught there, but this looks better. So now you just push it up, then you push it to the left, push it back up, go around and push it right, but then up. Oh, I think Frog might have just done too many things in one consistent movement. Oh yeah, okay, I missed that. Do not question the Benedictator. Round 4 for Parchment right now. Getting pretty close to clearing out Demolition as part of Gridlock and getting a gift as a treat. I do wonder if we'll see Frogmoss pop into edit mode to grab a gift. Which you know immediately, if Frogmoss does, we're going to have to judge technique on the Block Koala gift. I genuinely, like, completely forgot about that menu until Bingo came up. Caramel Caramel banger prologue song. That was definitely a full sentence. Three more levels to go on Block Koala. Into stage 11. Out of stage 11. Hey, cat. Into stage 12. Thinking about it. Okay, looks like we're going for it. Now on Wave 5 for Parchment, with a pretty healthy set of pieces here. More specifically, a healthy piece count. As long as Parchment takes this steady here, I have no doubts that we'll be seeing Demolition Stage 5 cleared here. Just gotta make sure you just don't leave anything hanging. Here comes the detonate. We're leaving 2 demons here. Hopefully everything's fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. I thought I saw something happening that was gonna leave a demon. There we go. There's a gift for Parchment. Noping on out of 13. Oh wait, we're going into 14! Let's go! Yeah, 14! Stage 14, baby! Oh, I think we're actually going for it. All 3 tiers. Frogmoss just wins right here and now, just for doing stage 14. I'm gonna have to back out. Getting the owl rescue done here for Parchment. Who are we taking in? Octavio. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, good. I definitely need to refresh myself on Block Koala a bit. I don't fully remember how to get through this stage other than it involving a lot of going in circles. You know what's really funny? It took me forever to realize that as Angle, you could pick up a grenade that was next to you. No! You gotta hit the button for grenade! It's okay, we got Huxley. Huxley's gonna take us home. We just need to rescue one owl. Okay, backing out of stage 14. Probably the correct play. As much as, well, okay. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things where you're far enough into it. How much does it boil down to sunk cost versus how much time it would take to fix it? Oh no. Huxley down as well. Gonna have to take a reset here on Cyber Owls. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That Frogmoss reset so close to done. Gwyn, I'm gonna need you to go in there and take 2 deaths immediately. Mission accepted. I do get it, because, like, that's one of the fastest deaths you can take. Yeah. Octavio's got a pretty heckin' chonky health bar that you'd have to work your way through to die. Angle and Huxley might be able to die pretty quickly. But yeah, for Gwyn, you just like go up to that soldier and you're there. Oh, that's annoying. The way that soldier was trapped behind the ID card. That is true, Canvas. Oh no, Octavio looking a little low here. Alive for now, but unfortunately... Yeah. I'll let the music do the talking for me. Another round here for Gwyn hopping into Moscow and immediately dying. Alright. This feels like a pretty good setup for Angle. Taking a lot of extra damage there. Honestly, you could probably just leave those two down there without... Oh, Spice! No! You gotta run out! That was a spicy grenade. Managed to get out of the way of it, but... Alright, Huxley. Yeah, let's go. Huxley's hard-hitting pistol is really, really strong. Even if you have to take an extra turn to reload it. Just being able to one-shot so many of the grunts makes a huge difference. Alright, we've freed up the star block here for Frog. We do need to get a way to get the block over to the left up here. Oh no! Oh wait, was that a... Okay. Every time I see the terminal, I always kind of associate it with, that was a clear, okay, good. I'm so used to seeing the terminal as a way of, conveying messages to chat rather than, you know, actually entering in codes. It's like, wait, no, we actually do want to have the terminal open to open up Club Pass. Alright, this is not too bad of a stage at all for Rock on Island. 8 stages for Worm 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. Accidentally standing on the path as Zola there. Good thing we don't have to perfect this, but still gonna cost a little bit of extra time there to take out the dinos. Tradition to sacrifice one Zola per run by standing on the path. Fair enough. Getting Zola sufficiently strong here. You know, the convenient part about this is, if Parchment does intend to go for Terror Overhead, we'll already be in Club Pass. And conveniently already going for the block on the last square that Frogmoss needs. I think Frogmoss probably predicting that, oh. Yeah, 2 gifts to 2 gifts. 3 gifts, actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Frogmoss might just leave that last square. Nope, okay, we're going into Cyber Owls. Are we gonna go for the 1200 score in Moscow, or are we gonna go rescue an owl for Gridlock? Ooh, letting quite a few dinos leak through here. The best part here is that we're going into Moscow either way. Oh yeah. Looks like we're actually making a score attempt here. So I think Frogmoss kind of expects that Parchment is either on Gridlock or wants to force Frogmoss to go to it now. Or Parchment, sorry. Quite the mob here for Zola to be taking out on Parchment's side. Hey, Emily. It is currently 7-4 in Frogmoss's favor. So once this gets blocked, Parchment is going to have to start taking a few fast squares. And also block off row 2. And row 3. Oh wait, no. This will block row 3. That's definitely something that took me a little while to realize, Oolong. Mostly because I saw somebody else do it. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, you can do that. Okay. Yeah, actually, that is true. Column 4 is still open for Parchment, so... Actually, yeah. Parchment could make a push for column 4 here. It seems Frogmoss is looking to either take row 2 or row 3, or just push for a majority. Yeah. It took me until now to actually give column 4 a really good look. Both players have gone for the pin golf square at least a little bit. So there's at least been a little bit of an attempt on column 4. Yeah, because right now, like, if I am looking at this bingo card, my eyes kind of dart to, like, the amount of green on the board, kind of passing over just that wide open column there. Now, one thing worth noting here is I believe Hakoon gives you 300 points. So you only really need to get up to 900 here. Securing the points there, just needs to grab one more room of points. How are we doing here for Parchment? Wave 9, still 16 health. Yeah, I don't think Parchment's gonna have too much trouble clearing this stage. Okay. Frogmoss definitely has enough points, just needs to clear out Moscow now. Ooh. This is a little scary actually now. Okay, should be able to fend these off with Zola. Yeah, okay, we're good, we're good. I was looking at that positioning for, like, on the half tile, where Zola was missing all those shots, and I was getting a little bit anxious, but nah, Parchment has this. Might be nice to set up a little bit of fire. Because a lot of the units that are getting through and doing a lot of, causing a lot of trouble. Going to rock 2 and not wheel either, or as well. Oh no! Why are we resetting? Maybe Frog thought not enough points, or was that a death? I'm going to assume thought not enough points, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, you only really need 900 points by the end because Hakkun gives 300, unless the goal is actually to defeat Hakkun while you already have 1200 points. Alright, backing out, attempting this room again. There's our gridlock square. Okay, both racers going back out to game select. Back into Overbold. Oh no! Unfortunate bomb death there. Bug Hunter here for Parchment. I think, personally, just from my perspective here, I'd love to see either of them go into Waldorf right now. That's a pretty key square at the moment. If Frogmoss gets it, it both makes progress in row 2 and blocks off column 4. But similarly for Parchment, attacks column 4 and blocks off row 2. Actually, yeah, why are we in Bug Hunter right now? Is it just to get a gift? Yeah, at this point, I feel like Waldorf is such a good thing to go for. I don't think we have any golds yet, either. But, you know, it's always a matter of, like, how comfortable are both players with Waldorf. Bug almost chasing Frogmoss into the lava there. Getting a little bit surrounded here, managing to break out a couple times. Getting a little bit of space. Oh no, takes a step in the lava. Yeah. Like, the only thing that I can really think of is, like... clear one job for a gift? Yeah, beat one job for the gift. But there's a lot of way faster gifts out there. And also that square is lodged way, way, way over in a blocked corner. So yeah, this is definitely an interesting choice. Pumpkin's actually kind of a blessing. Oh no! Pumpkin's kind of a blessing when you've got like that many relatively tanky enemies. Pumpkins are kind of funny, because they're both terrible, in that, like, their explosion radius can sometimes catch you way off guard, but... also, the way they explode taking out enemies is nice. Oh, projectile coming out right as the enemy died. I don't think Frogmoss saw it in time. about halfway through the kills we need on Bug Hunter. Having to spend a lot of extra modules on eggs and the little minions. Getting some good pit and stomp kills though. Yeah, Overbold proving to be a little bit of a brick wall right now. I really would love to see... Well, I think I'd rather see Frogmoss jump into Waldorf right now. I feel like for Parchment, you've spent enough time in Bug Hunter, you probably should finish up the job. And then go to Waldorf. Go Waldorf! This is always one of those things where right now I have time to sit back and look at the board, but you know, when you're playing the match, obviously you're trying to like actually play and make progress towards the goals, so it's really easy for me to sit here and say go play Waldorf, but that also depends on comfort levels, if you even see it in the first place. Another unfortunate death there for Frogmoss. It is so easy to just have like a projectile take you off guard in this game. Ooh. Oh no, that is rough here for Parchment. Having to stop right before taking out 3 monsters that got a chance to go into eggs. Yeah. Oh, hold on. That was a lot of action for... Like, obviously that was only 1 kill there, but... Can we sneak out another 3 kills? We're out of energy. Ah, this is rough. No, you don't want to take out the egg. What? Wait. No, you still have day 10 to do the thing, right? Yeah, okay. Never mind. I was thinking a little far ahead. Yeah, okay. No, I think we're fine, actually. For some reason, I was thinking, yeah, that was a really strong day for how rough of a situation that was. Now you just need 1 more kill. Yeah, for some reason I thought, there we go. That is a gift for Parchment. Yeah, for some reason I thought the timer ended when it hit the final day. And then I thought about that for a moment, like, wait a minute, no, Parchment still has an extra day. So that swung from, oh, this looks impossible, to, oh wait, never mind, has it easy. Into Velgris. I guess we'll get a pretty clear confirmation here on whether, Parchment's pushing for gifts or what here? Overbold's still being quite rude here. Oh. Dang, like... I am looking right now at that parasite hammer. And... like... my mouth is watering at, like, that square. Just... Go dive into divers. That's a gift. That's a really quick square. Ah, another game over there. Yeah, Canvas, exactly. Wrong direction. Playing divers in itself is a gift, yeah. I might see if I can hop in the Noslo tonight. We'll see, it kind of depends on what other things are happening. But I hope there's a diver's square on tonight's Noslo bingo. I have been practicing the speedrun a little bit. The second to last dive has been a little bit rude to me. Alright, there's our gift. Are we sticking around? No, we're bailing. Okay, so yeah, this is Parchment going for gifts. Oh, you know what time it is. It's time for the 10 Oppie Droppy. I have said it once and now I will forever continue to say it. I sincerely apologize. I'm actually not that sorry. There it is. Dipping out. Up to 6 gifts. Like, that's the other thing, too. You have 6 gifts right now. Get that Diver's square, get that Waldorf square, and then find another square that you can do quickly. Like, Pin Golf is looking good, and even the Mimic square is pretty good right now. But we're kinda down to 14 minutes left. Hopping into Vanger, so the gift here is picking up the Heat module, I believe? Yeah, Pin Golf even has another square. Collect a mod. Any mod. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a matter of comfort. I think Parchment is going for gifts that they know. And so it's not necessarily a matter of what's fast, but it's just what he's comfortable with. Oh hey, here we go. Appropriate soundtrack. Sometimes the shuffle delivers. We're up to level 5 now, and I think Frogmoss is having much better luck now. I'm still hesitant to get too attached to this, just because Overbold is Overbold. But we have our 15-second packs. We got our 3 price hiked. I wasn't tracking that myself. That is 8 squares now for Frogmoss. Okay, here we go. Frogmoss looking to basically close off column 4 here and keep a comfortable lead on majority. Maybe taking a moment to look at the resource document, remember where the parasite hammer is. Grabbing some weapons and healing. Just in case you get into a fight, not too terrible of an idea, but you shouldn't get into any fights except maybe like an eel on the way into the cave itself. There's a nice, safe path. Oh, okay. Taking the escape. Now we just need to bump our head up against the ceiling right here. Ooh, no, we're gonna go in for piranhas. Oh no! You know, I wonder if Frogmoss pulled up a map, but doesn't know about the safe spot for passing across that row there. Whoop. Parchment getting juggled around this room a little bit. I feel like every time I go through this room, I take a death to the electricity or something. Okay, making another attempt at the parasite hammer. Here's another mod. Should be up to 7 gifts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed one, probably from the Cyber Owl's rescue. Into Night Manor to run away from the killer. Interesting that we're going for the fights right now. Yeah, I don't really see Parchment making up the 3-tile disadvantage right now. Oops, swimming just a little too high there. Probably gonna get caught. Maybe. Oh my god. Yep, okay, there it is. Yeah, like, Parchment might get this square, but then you still have to get another 3 squares. Yeah. That column 4 would have been good. Now, fun fact. These shots from the anemone do not kill you, so as long as you don't get into any encounters with the anemones, you can just power through and just tank all the hits in the world to get down to the hammer. It works sometimes. Oh no, unfortunately getting caught there by the killer. Gonna have to make another attempt at getting away. Does not have an item to hit the killer with, so looks like just going for... Has opened the chest, but I guess, yeah. It's just opened the chest containing the parasite hammer. You don't need to get that back. But you know what? It is not up to us to tell people when to check off their squares, so... Frogmoss can just check that off whenever, and it'll be good. I think Oolong was talking about the in-battle runaway option. Yeah. Okay, now go up. Yeah, I think Frogmoss here thinks that you need to actually get back home with the Parasite Hammer. So probably is gonna get caught by one of these piranhas and not know that he can check off the square. You fail to escape. Dylan is dead. You fail to escape. You fail to escape. This is one of those things where it's like, technically it doesn't matter, you can just— yeah, okay. Yeah, Frogmoss figured it out. Also, I missed it. I'm assuming Parchment got away from the killer there. Alright. Maybe just thinking about where to go next. I'm telling you, go Waldorf, go Waldorf! I think the, oh, that is true. That does increase HP, but... So maybe we're gonna grind here for a bit? I'm assuming that was the right chest. Task doesn't say take it back. You completed the goal. I will just say that in the most neutral way possible. Just to give the, yes, you don't need to take that back. Heading down for a switch in Mortal 2. Yeah, I think this is pretty much settled, because Frogmoss has that 4-square advantage, and we only have 5 minutes left, but always down to see where things wind up. Oh, there's an HP increase. I feel like I might have missed a couple of those, because I stopped paying attention to those when it felt like we weren't going for games that required them. We have Golfaria, we have Grimstone, we have Divers. I think probably got one in Overbold. I'm pretty sure at some point Frogmoss picked up a starting HP upgrade. So I'm gonna mark that one under the assumption that did happen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gifts for... And then there's another HP increase. Yeah, Waldorf! Waldorf! Although at this point, I feel like if you're Frogmoss, you probably get that last HP upgrade. Yeah, like, Frog was buying all kinds of items during Overbold. I would be shocked if Frog did not buy a starting HP upgrade. Yo, Block Koala? Okay, here we go. Does Parchment know the tech? Hold the button, open up the menu. Okay, no, we're shuffling. Is at least putting it at the top of the screen here. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, there's HP increases. Over to Cyber Owls, back to Moscow. Level completed, and needs to get out of this screen for the gift account. There it is. One more gift to bring it up to 10 to 6. Oh, I think I... Yeah, okay, no, we did not get away from the killer then. But I did count the gifts there, and there were 11, or 10 last time I checked, and that was the 11th. Hopefully picks up the hook this time. Does not pick up the hook, so we're gonna run back and play the hiding minigame again. Yeah, it seems that way. Yeah, we did our dive, so now it's time to climb again. Parchment doing a good job of hitting the zones there, and that should be 12 gifts. Well done, Parchment. Oh, whoops, that was time. I think that happened after time. Whoops. Shoot, I kind of messed up by about like 20 seconds there. 10 seconds after. Yeah, I think that's more just for stat tracking. Anyway, we'll have both folks back here shortly.
Hey, I didn't catch that. Good game.
Yeah, I
Good
was
game.
like, I was so busy watching both of you play that I looked up and it was 1:45:20. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, I thought after I said barely got it.
I mean, it was going
it doesn't-
long.
It doesn't really matter because I've lost anyways, but
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself for getting
I feel like I
6.
played very... I feel like I played differently than I usually do that game, actually. Usually I just go for a bingo, but this time I kind of let the bingo stick there and let Parchment get stuck on the long tasks.
Yep. I mean, I do not know how to do a good amount of these, so there were
Honestly, same.
Yep.
I was definitely cheering for one of you to pop into Waldorf.
Absolutely not.
If we didn't run out of time, I would have popped into Waldorf immediately after finishing Cyber Owls, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But Gold is pretty inconsistent, so I didn't consider it worth it at the time.
Yeah, and also you were correct about the diver's chest. As soon as you that was the correct chest, and as soon as you open it and get the gift icon to show up, you're clear to check that off.
Yeah, that's what I figure now.
Yeah. We were like still cheering you for you to get back home so that you felt comfortable about checking it off.
Yeah.
I'm still glad that you did check it off once you realized.
Yeah. Yeah, good game, Parchment.
Good game.
You played pretty well.
Also, one thing that you didn't notice is that you sniped me out of healing sector and warp tank.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes, you did, because I didn't know where healing sector was, so I wasted
Neither
so
did
much
I.
time. Every
I
time
wasted
I
a lot of
unlocked a
time,
level. Yeah, but you were. Who
What
started?
helps, though, was that when I realized you were starting to threaten the top half bingo, I stopped what I was doing in Warp Tank to go fix that. So I had been working on Warp Tank a lot earlier, so
Yeah.
Oh,
it wasn't a
okay.
fresh save.
Ah,
Yeah.
that would be it. Okay.
Had a good
I just
couple
wanted.
levels ahead
I
of
wasn't
time.
even try. I wasn't even trying to do that bingo. I do not feel comfortable enough with Alphazar's hands to do that bingo.
No, top row.
Oh, top row. Oh, yeah.
Stars is on the left column. And same about that, by the way. I'm not comfortable with that game.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was
gosh.
top row again?
Overbold was being so rude.
Yeah, I'm not too good at that. I tend to bet really high. And then die because I have 1 HP and get cornered.
Yeah, those projectiles really do just kind of come out of, like,
Yeah.
nowhere.
There was that one time I bombed the flower and it shot a projectile as it died.
Yeah.
And it was just obscured by the explosion. That was stupid.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got it eventually, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, good game. Any other comments? If anyone has anything else to say, otherwise I'll move along.
Well played to both of you. That was a really fun match to watch.
Thanks. And I guess we do have the 8-0 in C tier. Alright, see you guys for the finals.
Yeah. Alright. Let me just clear out my sources here. That was a fun match to watch. We'll see what else is going on tonight with the UFO 50 folks. Although I think the Noslo is about to start here pretty soon. Was the other bingo still going right now? Yes, it is. It's about 50 minutes in. We might be seeing... Yeah, alright, no, I'm sending this over to Val. Thanks for watching, everybody.